These are 6 best of Navy special forces in the world. Number 6, KSM, Germany. Kommando-Spezialkraft Marine, also called the Kampfschwimmer, abbreviated KSM, are an elite special forces unit of the German Navy, specializing in commando and amphibious warfare operations. They are the only special-purpose force of the German Navy. The Kampfschwimmer were set up when Germany joined NATO in 1955. They serve a similar role to America's top-tier DEVGRU unit. They are frequently asked to conduct operations with their counterparts, such as America's DEVGRU, the French Hubert Commandos and Poland's JW Grom. The Kampfschwimmer were set up particularly because Germany joined NATO and there was felt to be risk of war with the Soviet Union. A unit was needed which could help to secure the Baltic Sea exits through the Danish Straits. On August 1, 1958, Group 3402, as these commando frogmen were called by the Navy, was set up. The Kampfschwimmer should carry out their tasks both in the water and ashore, like German commando frogmen did in World War II. But now a new dimension was added: airborne operations. This 3-role concept of the French became the basis of the commando frogmen of the German Navy. In the Gulf War, KSM completed various operations that are classified by German intelligence and such. The KSM has decreased 10 times in size, as in the 1990s they had estimation of 3,500 to 4,000 troops. The unit was also deployed by German government in several operations and assignments, such as Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan in 2001 along with other allied countries, Operation Ocean Shield in 2009, and also active from 1994 to 1996 during the NATO arms embargo against former Yugoslavia. Number 5, Shatet 13, Israel. Shatet 13 is a unit of the Israeli Navy and one of the primary Sayeret or reconnaissance units of the Israel Defense Forces, IDF. Shatet 13 specializes in sea-to-land incursions, counterterrorism, sabotage, maritime intelligence gathering, maritime hostage rescue and boarding. They are trained for sea, air and land actions. The unit has taken part in almost all of Israel's major wars, as well as other actions. The unit is one of the most secretive in the Israeli military. The details of many missions and identities of active operatives are kept highly classified. The unit is respected as among the best of the world's special forces, and is compared to the US Navy SEALs and Britain's Special Boat Service. Unlike many other Israeli Special Forces units which take men only for their 36-month mandatory service, volunteers for Shatet 13 must agree to service at least 4.5 years, 18 months over and above the normal commitment. Shatet 13 is a veteran Israeli Special Forces unit. It was formed in 1949 by Yochai Ben-Nun with men drawn from the ranks of the Palyam, the naval branch of the Palmach, the elite fighting force of the Haganah ancestor of the Israel Defense Forces. Upon its foundation, the existence of Shatet 13 was a state secret, and its members wore general Israeli Navy insignia rather than their own unique one. During the mid-1980s, Shatet 13 played an active part in Operation Moses, which brought thousands of Ethiopian Jews to Israel. After the Mossad had established a diving resort on the Sudanese coast to serve a conduit for Jews fleeing Ethiopia, Shatet 13 operatives would arrive on dinghies at night to ferry the refugees to an Israel Navy boat waiting offshore. Number 4, Komsubin, Italy. Comando Raggruppamento Subacquei Incursori, Komsubin, is the Italian Navy's Special Operations Unit. Was founded in 1959. Italy was the first nation to use frogmen and human torpedoes. The Royal Italian Navy's naval assault divisions are considered to be the precursor of modern naval special forces. The Kampfsubmarine is the primal component for non-conventional warfare of the Italian Navy. Kampfsubmarine is currently based in 3 detachments near the Gulf of La Spezia in the Liguria region of northwest Italy. In keeping with its traditions, the command has long been known for its acquisition and use of unconventional weapons and small arms, such as the Armalite AR-10. The Kampfsubmarine is also called Teseo Tese, in memory of the famous war hero. Forged by an extremely hard training, the Subacquei, divers, and incursori, raiders, forming the Kampfsubmarine are a formidable corps of offense and defense. To obtain the maximum damage for the enemy wasting the least amount of equipment and material, this has always been the guiding principle for the raiders of the Italian Navy. Beginning from the First World War, the standard-bearers of the naval assault units gained fame by performing some spectacular actions. Kampfsubmarine have been deployed to several operations and missions, such as deployed in Adriatic Sea for inspecting merchant navy ships due to UN embargo against the former Yugoslavia republics, in Persian Gulf for inspecting merchant navy ships due to UN embargo against Iran, evacuating Westerners from missionary outposts during the bitter civil war in Rwanda in 1994 to 1995, and Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan in 2001. Number 3, Commandos Marine, France. The Commandos Marine are the special operation forces of the French Navy. The Commandos Marine are nicknamed Berets Verts or Green Berets. They operate under the Naval Riflemen and Special Operations Forces Command, FRFSCO, and form part of the French Special Operations Command. The Commandos Marine were formed in 1942 during World War II in the United Kingdom, and were modeled on the British Commandos who were founded in 1940. They were formed from free French volunteers from different services, mainly from Navy Fusiliers Marines or Naval Infantry, other Navy specialties and even from the Army. Their personnel are distributed between 7 commando units, named after former commando officers killed in action, and are dedicated maritime counter-terrorist units, which are Commando Joubert, Commando de Montfort, Commando de Penfontaine, Commando Triple, Commando Hubert, Commando Kiefer, and Commando Pontardier. Since the 1950s, the combat swimmer unit of the French Navy have been formed as Commando Hubert, also known as French Commando Frogmen, the only Commandos Marine unit having combat swimmers. They are publicly known to be a special mission unit supporting counter-terrorism along with GIGN. They have been deployed in various operations around the world, such as Operation Restore Hope in Somalia in 1992. Operation Allied Force Yugoslavia in 1999, Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan in 2001. And the latest operation known that Commando Hubert conducted hostage rescue operation in Burkina Faso in May 2019. Number 2, Special Boat Service, SBS, United Kingdom. The Special Boat Service, SBS, is the Special Forces unit of the United Kingdom's Royal Navy. The SBS can trace its origins back to the Second World War when the Army Special Boat Section was formed in 1940. After several name changes, the unit was renamed as the Special Boat Service in 1987. The Special Boat Service is the Maritime Special Forces unit of the United Kingdom Special Forces and is described as the sister unit of the British Army 22nd Special Air Service Regiment, SAS, with both under the operational control of the Director Special Forces. The principal roles of the SBS are special reconnaissance, including information reporting and target acquisition, offensive action, including the direction of airstrikes, artillery and naval gunfire, designation for precision-guided munitions, use of integral weapons and demolitions, support and influence, SI, including overseas training tests. The SBS also provide immediate response military counter-terrorism and maritime counter-terrorism teams. Most of the operations conducted by the SBS are highly classified, and are rarely commented on by the British government or the Ministry of Defence, owing to their sensitive nature. On December 21, 2018, SBS personnel resolved a situation by storming the tanker Grand Tama where 4 stowaways hijacked the ship, demanding to enter the UK. On October 25, 2020, an oil tanker southeast of the Isle of Wight, suspected to have been hijacked by Nigerian stowaways, was stormed by the Special Boat Service. 7 people, believed to be Nigerians seeking UK asylum, were handed over to Hampshire Police. Number 1. Navy SEALs, USA. The United States Navy Sea, Air, and Land SEAL teams, commonly known as Navy SEALs, are the U.S. Navy's primary special operations force and a component of the Naval Special Warfare Command. Among the SEALs' main functions are conducting small unit special operation missions in maritime, jungle, urban, Arctic, mountainous and desert environments. SEALs are typically ordered to capture or to eliminate high-level targets, or to gather intelligence behind enemy lines. From its predecessors, the underwater demolition teams, to its current form, the Navy SEALs have influenced the training and formation of several foreign units, such as UDT SEALs South Korea, UOT Philippines and SSGN Pakistan. Due to their reputation as being one of America's premier special operations forces, SEALs, particularly operators from DevGru, will often do exchanges with allied SOFs. On April 12, 2009, in response to a hostage-taking incident off the coast of Somalia by Somalian pirates, 3 Navy SEALs from DevGru simultaneously engaged and killed the 3 pirates who were closely holding the hostage, Captain Richard Phillips, of the freighter ship Maersk Alabama. The pirates and their hostage were being towed in a lifeboat approximately 100 yards behind USS Bainbridge when each of the pirates were killed by a different DevGru sniper with a single shot to the head. In the early morning of May 2, 2011 local time, a team of Navy SEALs from DevGru, supported by Special Activities Division officers on the ground, killed Osama bin Laden in Abbottabad, Pakistan, about 35 miles from Islamabad in a CIA operation. President Barack Obama later confirmed the death of bin Laden, but did not directly mention the involvement of DevGru, saying only that a small team of Americans undertook the operation to bring down bin Laden. The unprecedented media coverage raised the public profile of the SEAL community, particularly the counterterrorism specialists commonly known as SEAL Team 6 or DevGru.